we were given that BD bisects the angle ABC. So we have some arbitrary angle and BD bisects it. Now this is probably not drawn to scale, but that's okay. And so for problem number 27, we're told that the ray BD bisects angle ABC, or the measure of angle. Whoops, let me make some room here. The measure of angle ABC. Now that means that my angle ABC is just going to be A, B, and C, and since the ray BD bisects it, that means this. Now remember, the word bisects means it cuts it into two equal parts, so I'm going to put two little arcs here that lets me know that the measure of the angle ABD is equal to the measure of angle DBC. Or we could just say that ABD is congruent to the angle DBC. Okay. Well, they give us some information. They say that ABD, if you read the textbook, it says ABD for problem number 27. So let's write that down here. I'm going to write it over here because I'm going to do problem number 29 as well. So for problem number 27, they tell us that the measure of, well, let's just write it like this so we make it a little easier for ourselves. The measure of the angle ABD is 5x. And the measure for DBC is 3x plus 10. And they ask us to solve for x, and then go through and find the measure of angle ABC. So we got to find x and the measure of angle ABC. So we got two tasks, 1, 2. Okay. Well, the easiest way to do that is, I know that the measure of these angles are equal to one another, so I could say that 5x is equal to 3x plus 10. So then I subtract 3x from both sides, and I get 2x equals 10, or x equals, oh, let me give myself a little room here, or x equals 5. All right, so now to find ABC is actually, if you want to think about it, it is equal to the sum of the measure of, let me get my notation just right, the measure of angle ABD plus the measure of angle DBC, right? Because the sum of the parts are equal to the whole, so those two angles, when we add them together, will equal the big angle ABC, right? So now I got to take x equals 5 and plug it in over here. So to find the measure of ABC, it's got to be equal to ABD, but ABD is 5 times x, which is 5, plus 3x plus 10, or 3 times 5 plus 10. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 times 5 is 15, plus 10. I'll add that up in a second. Let me label some things here. 40, 50. I don't know. Did you guys check that in the back of the book? Is that what it was?